This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now, back in the late 80s and early 90s, there was a bit of a resurgence in blues. It became fashionable for a brief period of time. A lot of artists started making blues albums, most notably, I guess, Gary Moore did the Still Got the Blues album. And Pat Benatar also did a rather good blues album called True Love. Well worth checking out if you're not familiar with that one. And part of this whole movement was the late, great Jeff Healey. When I first heard Jeff in the late 80s, I think it was, I was absolutely gobsmacked. Just that, I mean, look at the way he plays as well. If you don't know Jeff, he was a blind Canadian guitarist who played, as you can see, the guitar laid flat across his lap. And his first album, See the Light, is, I think, just one of the all-time classic blues rock albums. If you don't know it, go and check it out. And that is what we're going to be doing today, one of the solos from that album. There's a song on there, one of my favourite songs on the album, called I Need to Be Loved. There's a great guitar solo in that song, which goes a bit like this. So that's what the solo sounds like, and here's a bit of an explanation about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on in this solo, beginning as always with the accompaniment going on underneath the solo. The original track is tuned down one semitone, but which means that it's kind of presenting in G sharp minor, but you can clearly hear in the chord pattern an open E minor chord like that. So I don't think it was played in G sharp minor. I think it was played in A minor and drop tuned a semitone. And what's going on is you've got this little A minor riff here, going to an F chord, back to 2 bars of the A minor riff. So altogether that goes. And that 4-bar segment goes 4 times through, making up the 16 bars that the solo is played over. No surprises here that we're using A minor pentatonic to play the solo. I've got the tab over here and I'm going to be referring to it as I go through the licks. So we start off with this lick, and then just coming out of pattern 1 of A minor pentatonic, and then so all fairly straightforward A minor pentatonic licks. Let's play all of that again slowly. Like that. So you can, see it's just basic pattern 1 pentatonic stuff. Then we move up to the top end of pattern 2 with like that. And then we have this 3 semitone bend here. Back down into pattern 1 of the A minor pentatonic again. Then for the second half of the solo, we kind of spend a lot of time up here in position 4 of A minor pentatonic, and we go up there like this. And then we've got some kind of bendy stuff going, like that, where you're catching the G note there on the 15th fret with your little finger. So and then we bring in at this juncture a couple of notes from outside the A minor pentatonic. We're bringing in a B note, and later on, very shortly, we're going to be bringing this F note. Why those two notes there? Because we're playing over an E minor chord. That's part of the chord sequence, which has a B note in it, and the F chord obviously has an F note in it. So we can bring those two notes in, which strictly speaking mean that we're now playing an A natural minor scale or A Aeolian mode, but they only make brief occurrences, those two notes, so I just think of this as an A minor pentatonic solo, to be honest with you. Anyway, after we've done all that kind of... there's the B note. So... and then this rapid little lick that he plays here. Okay, blink and you'll miss it, and that is where that F note comes in. Then we're back up to this G note here again, bending this, and we just do a descending lick coming down position 4 of A minor pentatonic, like this. And we hold that bend for basically best part, well, an entire bar, and then so just and then we're back down to here in position 2 again for that 3 semitone bend that we did previously, and then sliding back into pattern 1, kind of bringing it home to where we started, and then the final lick in the solo is, and we land on that D note there to coincide with the arrival of the D minor chord when the vocals re-enter. It's not a particularly complex solo, it's not a particularly taxing or difficult solo, but it's a brilliant solo that really serves the song, and is just a great little, it's a goldmine of blues rock pentatonic licks. So there you go. Now you know what's going on in the solo. Take these licks and go away and have some fun with them. And as usual, there's a full tab for that piece of music, for that solo rather, in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with the explanation you've just seen there, the clip of me playing it, and a jam track to play along with for yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is in the description. $3 or £2.50 a month gets you access to all of these extra bits and pieces that go along with these YouTube videos. As always, a massive, massive heartfelt thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down below. And that is pretty much the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not give me a like while you're at it? As always, don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars. Great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.